Hi everyone, hope you're okay. Today we are going to be carrying on with Gotham Knights. Last episode was really interesting. We had the labyrinth in last episode and that was horrible to do. Oh god. Exactly.
I can only think about it for so long before it really starts to get to me. Something to meditate on.
Wow, you talking about it as if you were going through it. Well, I mean, I guess in someone's playthrough he was, but we were playing through as Nightwing in the labyrinth, which was really bad for him because we ended up seeing his parents and all sorts and Alfred, and it was horrible. God, that labyrinth was like psychological torture, but we did it, we got through it, and we managed to shut down where the Court of Owls was basically making all their talons, which was interesting. So what have we got on the intel board? Right, previous intel. A Court of Owls mask was found at the crime scene Montoya asked us to investigate. This confirms the court's involvement with the GCPD. Well, yep, that's for sure. Priority intel. The court discovered they can make bigger, stronger talons by using living subjects. Oh yeah, we were facing some of those. Those guys were tough. They were created by infusing Dionysium into the bloodstream of volunteers who were euthanized right here and then processed. Right. Probably mere moments before brain activity dies away. Then once the Dionysium has done its work, the victim comes back as something a degree more sentient than a wolf. These talents are even tougher than the ones we faced before. Confront with extreme caution. Yep, we learned that the hard way. This article is blaming the explosion at the court facility on a gas leak, saying buildings shook and car alarms rang out across Gotham overnight after a 3.4-degree seismic shake that authorities blamed on a gas leak ignited under the city. There were no reported injuries, and the leak was promptly repaired. Authorities say the leak occurred in an area accessible only to private utility contractors, and there was no danger to the public. There's no mention of the underground facility anywhere, not even in the tabloids. The court had the truth covered up completely. They have a hand in everything. Well, yeah, that can't be a complete surprise. They want to keep their stuff secret as much as possible because they're looking to win, but which we are not going to let them. The talons that escaped the court labs are on the loose. Madame Palomares has a contact at Gotham City General Hospital. The ER filled up overnight. People from all over the city are being attacked by talons. We need to keep an eye out for them during patrols. Oh god, I was worried about that. That's kind of our fault, isn't it? The fact that the talons escaped. Oh god. Well, we'll deal with it. And leads. After helping Montoya take down the corrupt detectives and stop the court from covering up that crime scene, we might finally have enough dirt on Jacob Kane to bring him down. Alright, but we've got to go and speak to Detective Montoya. But who should we play as today? Well, we played as Nightwing the last time, so we're probably not going to play as him now. He definitely needs a break. We used Red Hood recently, and Batgirl, yeah, we used when we were investigating the court as well. So, let's go with Robin. Alrighty. We could try the current suit. I was a bit skeptical about using this one last time, but why don't we give it a chance? Alright, I think that is it then. Are we ready to go? Oh, we got abilities 6 to get through. Reduced visual stim. Robin is harder to spot and enemies take longer to notice him. Well, that's going to benefit us no matter what, so I think I should go with that one. Exploding decoy. Robin's decoy explodes. I think I should go with that one. It means I can use that in more combat situations, so that's going to be good. And we have 2 points left. Back damage. 20% more damage when when attacking enemies from behind. Well, I'm not sure how often that's going to be. I'm going to go critical expertise, and that means we only have 3 options available to us. We have stealth damage plus, we have stealth takedown plus, and we have aerial attack smoke. you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go with this. Because in case we get caught in a stealth situation, at least our critical chance, defense, and elemental effect buildup will be increased for 15 seconds. So I'm going to go with that one. Nice. Okay. But we have 2 story bits with Robin, so let's witness these and see what's going on in his mind. He wants to ask something.
Hand me that coolant.
Did it hurt, Jason?
When I fell from heaven?
Why would you want to ask that?
Did the Lazarus pit hurt?
It changed me. Hey, Lazarus isn't gonna bring Bruce back, Tim.
Who's to say he doesn't want us to try?
Would he want it?
Okay. Bruce isn't this bike. You can't just change everything out and expect things to work like they did.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Oh. Give the boy a hug.
Try grieving.
Oh, poor Tim. Wow, we have loads of stuff to do with him. Jeez. This kid can't catch a break. He's always got something on his mind. And it's not his fault. Of course it's not his fault, but... It's alright, Tim. It's alright. You got your friends. You'll be okay.
This is it. Alfred's playing right into Robin's trap.
Mate in two.
Wait, how'd you...
An old way. It's how Alfred wins.
Teach me.
Robin must discover his own way to win.
Robin thinks that sounds way harder.
Oh. I'd want to play chess with Alfred. That would be cool. I'm not a good chess player, but it would still be cool.
Belfry's really coming together.
This place is quite remarkable. It's certainly brighter than the Batcave.
Didn't we already have this conversation
Dinosaur in here.
with
But
Nightwing?
I think Bruce would approve.
A giant dinosaur would be
I know
cool.
he would. Because this is your home.
Didn't Bruce have like a giant Two-Face coin in the Batcave?
Gotham's our home. Bruce was always looking out for it. And we can do that literally from up here.
Protecting Gotham is a difficult endeavor. One that Bruce knew you would face. So, he made sure that you would have everything you'd need to succeed.
Always 3 moves ahead.
Like you should have been in chess. Always 3 moves ahead. Which I can never be, so I understand. Oh, we've even got one more. I think Robin is such a cool character in this game. I love how his design is really, like, young and technological. It's really cool.
You hiding things from us, Drake?
Maybe it's drugs.
Oh, God.
Plutonium. I mean, he is a teenager.
A chess set.
That looks familiar. Aren't those Bruce's?
Yep, custom made. The Knights even have bat ears.
What's wrong with that? They do have bad ears.
I got them from Wayne Manor. I know it's dangerous, but I was
Oh,
careful
he
and
went
no one saw me.
back.
That's a big risk for a chess set.
Everything we salvaged from the manor belonged to Batman. I thought we could use a bit more Bruce.
It's true. It's very true.
We're gonna want to keep an eye on this second.
He's not wrong. Come on, Robin. We've got work to do. Right.
You've received a call from Detective Montoya. She says she needs to speak with you about an arrest warrant.
Good.
Thanks for the heads up, Belfry.
We've got to get the judge to sign it, don't we? That's probably what she's going to say to us. But before we head to Detective Montoya, we do have one other person who I'm eager to speak to, and that's the Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot sold us out to the Court of Owls. Now he has to answer for that. That he does. Is always Robin going to see the Penguin in this game? Well, for me anyway. Not sure what that says, but... oh, I am angry at this man. There he is. Oh, why did he sell us out? I mean, of course he's untrustworthy and he's the Penguin, so of course he did. But I want to see what this guy has to say, because that was messed up. What have you got to say for yourself?
Oh, hi, pal. How's it going on this fine day? Oh, night.
Hey, Oswald. Are you okay? You look surprised to see me.
No, not at all. Everything's fine. You want a glass of something?
For someone who's supposedly done with crime, you were quick to have me killed.
Well,
You don't
us, as
understand.
Nightwing.
They showed up with those talon things.
So you just sold us under the bridge,
Said
huh?
they'd tear me to pieces slowly, and I figured, well, you've gotten out of worse scrapes.
Good
You
thing
could
I
have warned
survived,
us.
or my ghost would have haunted you forever.
I hope we can put this behind us. It would be a shame to lose this mutually beneficial business deal we have going.
I'll consider it.
Jesus, Cobblepot. I understand where he's coming from. He can't really do much against Talons, but, you know, he sent a message to us. He still could have said something. In code, perhaps? Anything. In my head, Tim's upset about the labyrinth thing because he was really fazed by it when we came back in the Belfry. In my head, Tim's only that fazed because he cares about Dick Grayson so much. And then, you know, knowing that they could have lost him in such a brutal way is horrible. So, that's what's going on in my head. Right, but now that that's over with, we should probably go ahead and get to seeing Detective Montoya and seeing what we can do about this warrant. Hey.
I appreciate your help.
Montoya, how are things looking?
I've got enough evidence to lock Kane up for years.
Good.
It's the warrant that's the problem.
The judge doesn't agree with the charges?
I've been to see every judge I know, and no one will sign it. They're scared.
They don't want to be on Kane's bad side. Do you think Judge Moreno would cooperate?
Oh, did I say
A
Monroe?
lot of powerful
Moreno.
people in the past.
Elena was one of the first names on my list. But I guess things got bad over that whole Chelsea Tunnel case. She's gone into hiding.
She doesn't want to die.
Finding people's one of my specialties. I'll ask around. Someone must know where she is.
Get that warrant signed, and you know I'll serve it. I know they don't say it, but the GCPD needs you.
Right. So, Elena Moreno. Judge Moreno is the go-to judge when building a case against Gotham's elite. She's willing to take on politically difficult cases when others might be intimidated or paid off. Jim trusted her with his biggest cases, and to date, she has never betrayed that trust. So yeah, Elena Moreno is the sister of Alex Moreno, who was killed by the Court of Owls. That we found out when we were playing as Batgirl, and we were going to investigate that key. Ever since then, she's been into hiding. The reason they killed her brother was because she disagreed with something to do with Chelsea Tunnel, which is where the Court of Owls is. The Court of Owls' mine was. She said something about building, or she disagreed with something, and then they killed her brother. She got scared and went into hiding. So we have to go and find her. But how do we go about doing that? Interrogate the mob to find out more information. I see. So we've got to find the mob. But we do have this premeditated crime up here. Well, that's heroic assault. That's not a premeditated crime at all. Investigate the strange signal broadcasting from the old weather relay station. Huh. I wonder what that is. Do we have an email on it? Oh god. We have a good few emails. Hey Oswald, how's Constance doing? If there was any justice in the world, she'd be doing the waltz with the worm 6 feet under. Oh god. By the way, you aren't really subtle, Red Hood. Wasn't trying to be. Where is she then? New talent. Hey team, I dug a little deeper into Langstrom's files to corroborate with what we saw in the labyrinth. Talia was right. He was researching the effects of Dionysium on living subjects. But Dionysium doesn't affect the living the same as the dead. So it looks like the court scientist was telling the truth. Those new subjects are volunteers, people offering themselves to die and get resurrected immediately as talons. They must know how they retain some brain activity. I don't know if they're just that devoted to the court or that determined to live forever, or what, but whatever the reason, these are not creatures to be taken lightly. They're much stronger than the regular talons we've come to know and loathe. We need to be careful, Barbara. Montoya, hey, thanks for taking care of the crime scene. I went down there after your call, and it's everything I hoped for. I have all the evidence that I need now. We might finally be able to clean up Gotham. I'll start working on it. That we do. Photographic evidence. It's like we suspected. The crime scene had cops here, most likely working to hide evidence. I can't say I'm surprised. I am disappointed with these creeps. Can't wait to see them tossed in a cell. Oh, I took a photo of something you're going to want to see. Court mask. This is from that crime scene from earlier. Lazarus research. Be sure to check his audio logs. Here's the start. I'm going through Bruce's files on Raish and trying to create a comprehensive timeline of when he may have been exposed to the Lazarus Pit and track down how his behavior changed. Ooh, if you're cool with it, I'd like to check in with you all at some point about your experiences with him and Talia. The files only say so much, so it'd be nice to get some first-hand insight. Dick, you've probably dealt with him more than any of us. Wow, Bruce had a lot of stuff from Raish and Lazarus Pit. I didn't realise Talia had been exposed several times herself. So to start, we know of 3 people who have been exposed to the waters of the Lazarus Pit. Jason, Talia, and Raish. Luckily for the study, that gives us a decent breadth of exposure to compare. After scumming through all the files, combined with some educated guesses, I've come up with a breakdown of how much exposure each of them have had from least to most. Jason Todd has been in once, Talia has been in 8 times, and Rayshuggl's been in lol amount of times. Oh god. Kidding aside, Raish has been around for over 500 years. There's no way to know for sure how many times he might have used the Lazarus Pit, but I put it in the hundreds, which is... wow. Yup. That it is. Bruce kept extremely detailed logs on the evolution of his feud with the Al Ghul's, and while it was take a while to go through everything, I should be able to create a timeline of how the effects have altered them. I'll keep you updated. That's brilliant, Tim. Wow. Alright, be sure to check his audio logs as well as written. He often got more personal in those. Maybe there's something in there he didn't write down. Right. Gotham's Most Wanted. Okay. Hey, I guess I need your help. The GCPD, as you know, isn't quite working the way it should be. With everything going on, we're doing a poor job of keeping Gotham's Most Wanted off the streets. I'm sending you a list. Do me a favour and keep an eye out for them. Call if you see them or if you take them down. P.S. A bunch of these assholes are only listed under their code name because that's all we have on file. You'll know them when you see them. Right, so that's what that was. Earlier I was looking through the different things here and I came across this, Gotham's Most Wanted. So, Gotham's Most Wanted targets only appear in crimes with a very high difficulty rating. Use the activity view or the map to find and track crimes of that difficulty. Got it. So these are all Gotham's Most Wanted. Interesting. What else have we got? Langstrom's assistant. Not to dampen the mood, but the assistant's also dead. A corpse matching his description turned up in the morgue the other day. Yeah, we knew that. Speaking of Langstrom's dead assistant, I dug up more information. They found his remains in a dark alley. The report said it was a mugging gone wrong, but Langstrom's assistant was found pinned to a wall and, you know, so he was like the rest of them. They got to that guy. Batfleet. I've been thinking about how to expand our mobility as a team, and I was hoping we could bounce some ideas around. Don't get me wrong, the Bat Circle is great, but we've lost a lot of stuff when we lost the cave. We might not be able to salvage any of the actual vehicles, but we could use them for inspiration. Maybe once we got some stuff together, we can take it to Lucius. Anyway, give it some thought. Rehabilitation. From Jason Todd. With Talia around again, I've been thinking a lot about just my life in general. Twice, I was found and taken in by someone in a time of need. Once as a little punk on the streets by Bruce, the other Talia. Bruce saw potential in me and worked to help me see it in myself. Talia saw a weapon and turned me into one. Jesus. I know I'm the product of the people around me, and I think that's true for a lot of people. The wrong influence at the wrong time could put you on a bad path. So I had the idea of a program for disadvantaged youths. Something to keep vulnerable kids from finding the wrong role model, keep them away from gangs, show them a better path. I want to have a bunch of mentors from different fields and professions who will be willing to take your kid to work days. Oh, that's adorable. Information sessions, stuff like that. That's really good. Maybe those could turn into internships or shadowing opportunities when the fit is right. I want to pitch it to Dick as maybe something Wayne Enterprises could fund. What do you think? That would be awesome, Jason. Hell yeah. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy for him. That's good. Oh, Diana Prince. Okay. Batman family. I'm sorry to add to your troubles at a difficult time, but the Justice League is in need of your help. Huh? We've detected a strange signal originating in Gotham City. Our decryptions indicate that Starro the Conqueror is responsible. Oh god. We're combining the cosmos to understand how deep his broadcast reaches, but we cannot ignore what's happening planetside. We need all of you to investigate the source. Lead a heroic assault in the Gotham City Underground. Fight as far down as you can. Defeat anyone protecting the Conqueror's secrets. Whatever Starro is planning, he must be stopped. Oh my god. The stars observe you, the stars hunger for you, the stars hear the wailing of the sky and the salt, and they are hungry. They want to be wanted. We hunger, we are hunger. Oh god, from the inside out, a mighty feast begins anew. So that's what that is. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. So that's Justice League stuff. I see. Well, that scares me. I might leave that for a bit because that's big and I want to spend a bit of time on that. Huh. We'll have to see, but I guess we know what that is now. That's Justice League. Jeez. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, 3 more left. Connor Kent, Superboy. I don't know if this idea stems from the lack of sleep, being overworked, or what, but I have to say to him, as your friend, I love it. Why wouldn't the Mothman? Huh? Why wouldn't the Mothman be real? You're fighting a secret society of people that call themselves owls. Who knows what the truth is? Depending on the timing, I'm so ready to go cryptid hunting with you. Let me know when you're thinking. Imagine we find something. That would be so cool. Connor Kent. Mothman. And final one, Mothman. I've been thinking about taking some time off after all of this to go to Virginia. Point Pleasant, specifically. Everything with the court has got me thinking about the possibility out of there being more to the Mothman sightings than we understand. All the sightings have been dismissed or explained away, but that's exactly what happened with the Court of Owls, right? If the Mothman, Mothmen, Moth people, is real, of course, its best defense would be mythology. Maybe it's a secret society, maybe it's a giant anthropomorphic moth. Hell, maybe it's nothing. And all I get out of it is a vacation. Win-win, right? Win-win, Tim. Win-win. Oh, that was a lot of emails. But at least we know what that is now. So that's cool. That's Starro. Yep, I'm definitely going to leave that till later. Okay, but we now need to find mob activity. So I guess right now I'll just go around the crimes near us and see if I can find any mob activities. God, I've been neglecting the emails for a while. I didn't expect there to be so much. So we've got corrupt detectives and mob.
Do you know how hard it is to keep the rest of the GCPD from looking your way? You owe me more. Way more. This is how I do business. Shit! Got a mad vigilante here. You're dead. Use everything you've got. Bad things happen when you hurt him. I'm not stopping.
Does the name Elena Moreno ring any bells? I want to know where she is.
Look, we're not crazy enough to cross the people who want Moreno dead. But the regulators, they've been bragging about a big protection job.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, so now I'm going after regulators?
The mob doesn't know anything about Moreno. Regulators might be involved, though.
Good work. Hopefully we'll find Moreno soon.
Right, well, I guess I'm going after regulators now. GCPD, regulators. Oh, I'm so sorry to that person. Just sitting on a bench, casually minding their own business, and then Robin comes in and starts beating up a bunch of criminals right in front of them. Right.
I need intel on Judge Moreno. What do you know?
Listen, I heard there was a deal to protect her, but I don't know the details.
I can work with that.
Hmm.
Belfry, the regulators sold the freaks some top-shelf security tech. No link to Moreno, though.
The freaks wouldn't do that unless they had a reason. I wonder if it's related to Moreno.
So freaks. Okay. Luckily, we've got freak activity around here too. Alright, we're looking for freaks.
Tear into him! You're dead, you mo! Get your ass up! We got it. Let's show him how to dance, huh?
me the freaks are protecting Elena Moreno. Is it true?
Oh yeah. I heard that all we gotta do is keep her safe from those guys in the bird masks. Easy.
Easy? Really? For you? Well, at least we got the information we need.
I'm headed to her now.
Good to know. Be careful out there.
Ooh, she's far away. And again, we're near Arkham Asylum.
Officer requested by the intersection of Mercy and Oxalis. There's been reports of suspicious activity.
So Judge Moreno chose this place to hide out. Court of Owls. That's not good. They found it too.
Thanks for helping out.
That's unusual. I should investigate. Robin! Everyone on Robin! Give him any room, please!
Get ready, Robin.
You failed us for the last time. You're going to die slowly.
Okay, we've even got talons over here.
This won't end well for you. You're finished. You'll join the hall of the dead. You can't win.
Oh, jeez. Okay, first and foremost, small fries. Oh, God. Okay, I need to keep an eye on this big guy. Okay, cool. Small fries are down. Alright, we'll leave you till last. Oh. Yikes. Oh, God. I'm really messing up badly. It's just you and me left. Huh. And he's done. Huh. Are you okay, Judge?
Elena Moreno, are you all right?
They were gonna kill me. Just like they killed my brother. Poor Alex. All this because I wouldn't close construction on the Chelsea tunnel?
The Court of Owls? Yep.
Damn it. They are real.
And Jacob Kane is pulling the strings. We have enough to bring him in. You just have to sign the warrant.
I'll sign it. People like that can't be allowed to terrorize this city.
True that.
I'm glad you agree. I could escort you to a safe location if you want.
Someone's already on their way. I knew the freaks couldn't keep this up, so I called a friend. Thank you. And good luck, Robin.
Belfry, Moreno's safe and sound. And I've got Montoya's arrest warrant signed.
Good to know. We'll make sure she stays safe.
Alright.
Not the best place to be right now.
Good. We finally got that warrant signed. Whew, I feel like that took longer than it definitely needed to. But we did it, and Judge Moreno is safe. Okay, let's head back to the Belfry and see what we can do.
Is the blindfold really necessary?
Oh, wow.
Not anymore.
Look at this place.
Wow, we're showing her everything.
Barbara? What are you doing here?
Renee, glad you could make it. Welcome to the Belfry.
You're Batgirl.
Mm-hmm. This is so cool. Wow, I didn't expect that we'd show everything.
But now you know. You're gonna help us take down Jacob Kane. We need to trust each other.
Dick Grayson. Well, I guess you're Nightwing then.
Is it that obvious?
It's pretty obvious. You don't even, like, do a voice or anything.
Robin. I don't think we've met out of costume.
Actually, we've met. Like, 5 times.
Really?
Tim Drake, right?
We done laying our cards on the table? We got a plan to go over.
Jason Todd. The dead walk among us.
I get that a lot. You get what we needed?
The judge actually signed off on the Jacob Kane charge. Conspiracy to murder Langstrom. Some solid detective work.
Thank you.
If you could get Kane out of that hidey hole, I can make sure every honest cop in Gotham is waiting out front. Huh. But that won't be easy.
No, it won't.
This building is basically a tank.
Oh, we know. Armored facade, anti-aircraft guns on the roof.
That's why we have drones.
Courtesy of
Still don't
Fox
have a
Tech.
permit for that.
We absolutely do not.
Gotta admit, Pennyworth, I was kind of hoping you were Batman and just retired or something.
Oh.
While I'm flattered, the truth is unfortunately more grim.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, about that plan.
The plan? Yes.
You're gonna love it.
To start, you'll rendezvous at the rally point in sight of the target, Kane Industries.
Oh, God. That's gonna be tough.
We got new intel for the evidence board.
A spate of large animal sightings and violent attacks across Gotham has authorities scrambling. Gotham is no stranger to creatures causing havoc in the streets, but this most recent
Talons.
activity appears especially coordinated and widespread. The carnage has all but overwhelmed city hospitals. It's like an army of bears has moved into the city, said one ER doctor. This is GCN. I'm Noor Rashid.
It's so cool to have Montoya in here. I was not expecting that at all. I thought we were just going to be coordinating with her like how Batman did with Jim in the early days. You didn't really tell Jim his identity. But wow, we really showed her everything. Well, we're going to need help from the inside the GCPD. So it's useful, very useful. Okay, but what have we got to do now? Let's see. So it looks like we're preparing to make an assault on Jacob Kane in Kane Industries. So we'll need to extract him as soon as to bring him to justice. So the first things we've got to do is inspect the Kane drone, which I'm guessing are surrounding the building, correct? Let's see. Exit the Belfry and start the assault on Kane Industries. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be long. Maybe not. Maybe not. What should we do now in the meantime? Well, we do have loads of challenges. And I guess what I could do is try and get some of this stuff sorted. I've still got like half an hour of recording time. So it might be good to do some of that stuff. Let's see. Right. Let's try this.
I can do this. Nice. So far, so good.
Oh.
All right.
Ooh, close to losing it then. Nice. There we go. Alright, we're here. Let's see if we can do this. Practice my driving skills. This is a Batcycle time trial. Call the Batmobile and mount it. Let's go.
Don't overthink it. Just do it.
Don't overthink it. Just do it. Got it. So close to hitting a car. Luckily I didn't. Oh, missed that. That's alright. Got that one. Ooh, just about made that circle. Oof. Close. Okay, missed that. That's fine. That's okay. Woo! This is nice. And there we go. First try.
Pretty good right now.
And it didn't even hit that wall. Wow, maybe my driving score isn't as bad as I thought. That was good. Alright. Looks like we got these emails, just these last ones as well. The Lazarus Project, something that we were reading before. Alright, things are starting to come into focus. They're kind of wild. When Bruce learned who and what Raish was, he kept thorough records of his encounters with Raish, including, when possible, DNA and tissue samples. We know that exposure to the Lazarus Pit grants regenerative abilities, which in turn behave as a sort of anti-aging solution, which is why, despite being literal hundreds of years old, Raish could barely looked more older than Bruce. On a cellular level, Raish still aged, though Lazarus exposure drastically changes what that means. I've analysed the deterioration rates of several samples Bruce had kept logged to track the effect subsequent exposures have. It's drastic. Each exposure isn't inherently the same. The more times you're exposed, the worse the effects. Same goes for the length of the exposure. Raish has had it down to a science to maximise revitalisation while minimising degradation. So many words. But if you spend any specific amount of time in there, you're not coming out the same as you went in. I think that was made clear a long time ago. Talia has always hated that Raish chose Bruce as his heir over her, but I wonder if this is what finally convinced her to let Raish go. After turning himself into a Lazarus-dipped cone so many times, you have to wonder how much of her father was left in there. That's actually kind of sad.
Thank you for agreeing to come here, Detective. We couldn't do this without your help.
Just doing my job. Wish we had this kind of tech at Central, though. It'd make things a lot easier.
If you think this is impressive, you should have seen the Batcave.
The what?
It doesn't matter. I much prefer the view from up here anyway.
You mean the view from the Union Station Tower? The big clock. Kind of gives it away.